It's the DozhaToldya Podcast, 132 once again, man. Let's go ahead and get some more. Can we get some more applause? Just come on in. Just bring it on in. Just bring it on in. All right, I apologize for the technical difficulties that we have in the show. I thank everybody for checking us out. We are live on the Facebook. We live on the Mixlr app. We are live on Twitch right now. And we are alive. Kind of a rushed show in a sense because I haven't really had a show in a good little minute, and I miss y'all. And I miss doing this. But I had to kind of take some time, and it felt good. The time is it felt good away, and sometimes whatever you're doing, you have to watch your breaks when you take breaks because your breaks will feel so good. And it'd be like, man, it feels good not to do nothing. Be like, yeah, it feels great. And then you just end up a continuous streak of do nothing. Then you become a do nothing. Nah, not necessarily. It ain't always wrong to do nothing. Sometimes do nothing is good. I ain't gonna lie. You got to get a certain age to realize to do nothing ain't even that bad. I like to go places and then do nothing. I ain't gonna lie. That's my shit. I don't know. It'd be like I know I'm here and I know I should do something, but I'm gonna do nothing. Now I'm gonna do a little something, but not too much. I'm gonna do nothing. I ain't doing that. Nah, man, we coming back outside. It's 2025, man. We about to it's about to be lit. It's about to be lit, Lord willing, man. Long as I hope to see it. Can't wait. I'm very excited for the new year. 2024 has been a grind. It's been a blessing. It's been trivial. It's been teachable. It's been truthful. It's been revealing. 2024 has been a lot of things. But it seems that a lot of folks are excited. They got their president. You know, we get to go into the economy that was saved. A good economy. Let's see, how good we feel in 2025. They say the economy was bad, but those tickets, those Kendrick Lamar tickets was mighty high. Those tickets is mighty high. Know y'all know what's up with the tickets. Tickets is mighty high right now. Nah, man. Niggas still go buy them. I got mine. Yes, man. Y'all know what we came here to talk about, man. We came here to talk about Kendrick Lamar. That's just what I'm saying, point blank, period. If you don't want to talk about Kendrick Lamar and Drake and then Hunter Biden and Joe, then I'm sorry. You might want to tune on out today. You might want to tune on out today. We got a lot of stuff to review though. It's a lot of things going on. Matter of fact, I ain't even start off with one of the intros. So I'm we gonna review this, but first I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I put this aside just to watch it with y'all. I want to see what these folks talking about. See if I can get this. Hold on. I'm still riding. Lift the guns. Pause.
I understand the history of our people. I understand our current condition. Look, I think God has been trying to give black people a message.
Yeah.
And black people have refused to listen. God has sent black people messengers. Black people have refused to listen. If you talk about serious black intellectuals in this country, serious black thinkers, serious black political scientists and historians and sociologists, serious black ministers. We've been telling black folk for years what's going on. But black people are hope addicts.
Ooh, say that again. Woo! That's a hashtag.
Wow, hope addicts.
Black people are hope addicts. And as Toni Morrison said, a very real consequence of racism is it distracts you.
Yeah.
And black people are subject to distractions very easily. If Kamala Harris had won, and let me say this and it'll upset you, a person who, if you study, remember, I'm a political scientist, been studying politics every day of my life for almost 40 years now.
Wow.
If you look at the sisters' record, there is no consistent commitment to black people. That's just the reality. And I know some folks, like when she went to Howard, she's an AKA, all of this stuff. There has been no consistent commitment to black people. There's certainly been political opportunism. There's been shifting of positions, all of these things. But that, and all the politicians do that, I understand that. So black people are also very prone to making excuses for black people who have not been committed to them. All that said, she certainly was better than the other person, the guy on the other side, because he's a madman. A committed white supremacist that's pretty much in the open, committed fascist if you study what fascism is, all of these things. But my concern, I said it before the election, the greatest concern is not that you can make a viable comparison of Donald Trump to Adolf Hitler, Benito Mussolini, Mobutu, all of these people. It's very real that you can make a viable comparison of 21st century America to 20th century Germany right after World War I.
Wow.
So there's all this talk about what Donald Trump has done. This isn't about Donald Trump, right? Hitler didn't con the Germans. They supported him.
Whoa.
Donald Trump has not conned white America. They simply support him. And this was a brazen example, brazen proof to black folk that this is what America is. If Kamala Harris had won, you would have been subjected to more distractions. White supremacy would still exist. They still be coming at black people in myriad ways, but black people who are hope addicts, you would have did the same thing you did in 2008 when Barack Obama won. I saw black people in 2008 because Barack Obama won. Black people say, oh, racism is dead. This proves we can do anything we want to do. We're now in a post-racial America. And the very next year, the Tea Party hit. The very next year, basically, neo-Ku Klux Klan ideology started to take hold in this country more and more openly. White people are becoming more aggressive. I have one constituency, one, black people. I was told at the University of Louisville, we can't let you be the diversity officer. The word is that you only care about black folk. This is true.
Fact.
It's not that I wish anybody else any harm, but I very openly care about my people because so few others do.
Wow.
All this black-brown coalition y'all been on, Hispanics have let you know with their votes. All this white women are on our side, they've let you know with their votes. All this is getting better, and I think white America is learning after 2020. They've let you know with their votes.
Facts.
So if you would have had Kamala Harris, black people would have had another excuse to not fight back.
So now it's time to be back on offense and not defense. I never really watched this. I should have pre-watched this because I probably would have knew great parts. Because he was cool in some parts, and some parts I didn't really agree with. But at the same time, I'm glad that he didn't really go up there and just really bash the sister.
Will finally unite, turn around, fight back.
Wow. Let me just say.
No, we ain't gonna let you just. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. That's the problem. But I didn't mean to start so politically. But this is just a blackity black podcast, I guess. That's not true. But I'm gonna just say that. Nah, I do. I did like when he say that though. It's like I love us. I love the culture. I like to. I'm here to protect the culture, and I'm here to spread the gospel. You know, spread the news. It's gossip sometimes. It's gospel truth sometimes, and sometimes we just having fun. We just watch another clip. I had just actually just put aside a whole bunch of clips. That's all I really cared about for this particular show. I ain't gonna lie, it was just so many. I knew that I couldn't even watch all these clips. I just had to watch them later.
Man, what the fuck is going on? Why are we going back up? Say, man, why are we going back up? They need to get somebody to explain this shit. Fuck is going on?
It's too windy, buddy.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Explain something.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something, man. My bad. I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get to it the right way. Hold on, what is that? It's not supposed to be there. Go to camera 3. I'm tripping today, y'all. I know. I'm rusty. I haven't done the show in so long. Why is that there? No, sir. All right, get rid of it. They say explain.
Man, please, why are we going back up? Somebody to explain this shit.
Oh man, Charleston White, man. I don't know what's going on either. I don't. Shout out
Hop
to
on
Rihanna.
that track. She said she want to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I don't want sex. I don't want sex.
I don't want to say it. I'm waiting on the.
She said she want to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want it. I'm just waiting for the bus. I didn't want sex.
I'm just waiting for the bus.
I don't want sex. She said she want to suck for me. I said, no, I don't want that. I don't want that sex. But Kodak, hop on that track.
I don't want it. I don't want to sex. Shout out to Rihanna, man. Rihanna been looking great, man. Her and ASAP Rocky been all over the streets this last week. Riri and ASAP. You know, she is just so happy without doing music, and it's just so beautiful. But Riri and ASAP at the Fashion Awards, killing it. Check them out.
Thank you. In the middle.
You know they're going to get down. The Fashion Awards. And I think ASAP had a birthday. If I'm not mistaken. Every dad's birthday when you married to Rihanna, I ain't gonna lie. Every day is your birthday. Big facts. Every day is your birthday when you married to Rihanna. But nah, nah, y'all gotta, sometimes y'all gotta watch. If you listen, then sometimes you gotta watch. Sometimes you gotta listen instead of watching. That's the magic about podcasting. You gotta wonder what we looking at. But nah, shout out to the beautiful couple, man. They doing their thing. They said ASAP still got a trial coming up. We still got some content in 2025. We gonna open up January now. The ASAP Rocky. Man. YSL just ended, but we gonna open up January with ASAP Rocky, man. I hope y'all know that already. I don't know when I'm gonna get serious in the show and really just do the show like I'm supposed to. I don't know. I haven't made that decision yet.
So many of you know that I practice law, but some of you don't realize that I actually was a business major out of Rhodes College in Memphis, Tennessee. And the emphasis that I got in my business degree was on finance. And as I traveled the country campaigning this election cycle, one of the things that I talked about was this idea that in finance, we always promote this idea of diversity. If you know anything about a portfolio, the one thing that you want to do is make sure that it's as diverse as possible, because at times certain stocks will perform better than others, and they will exemplify various strengths and weaknesses. And together, a diverse portfolio is usually what any good finance person would promote. They wouldn't promote that you solely invest in vanilla wafers, believing that that is going to be the strongest portfolio, but instead they may want to add some chocolate cake and some Twinkies into the mix to make sure that we have the best portfolio, because there will be different preferences by different people, and again, there will be different strengths. But as I sit here and I think about what we say and what I'm hearing as it relates to diversity when it comes to anything outside of making money. And to be clear, we are losing GDP every time we try to push back on this idea of diversity, because all of us bring something different to the table. But you consistently said over and over the word oppression, and every time that you said it, it was almost as if I was hearing nails on a chalkboard, because it seems like you don't understand the definition of oppression, and I'd ask you to just refer to Google to help you out. Oppression is the prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment or control. That is the definition of oppression. And so as I sit here as a black woman who practiced civil rights, let me tell you, the reason that my colleagues wanted to make sure you understood the same black history that your side of the aisle wants to delete out of classrooms is because you can then misuse words like oppression. There has been no oppression for the white man in this country. You tell me which white men were dragged out of their homes. You tell me which one of them got dragged all the way across an ocean and told that you are going to go and work. We are going to steal your wives. We are going to rape your wives. That didn't happen. That is oppression. We didn't ask to be here. We're not the same migrants that y'all constantly come up against. We didn't run away from home. We were stolen. So yeah, we are going to sit here and be offended when you want to sit here and act like, and don't let it escape you that it is white men on this side of the aisle telling us, people of color on this side of the aisle, that y'all are the ones being oppressed, that y'all are the ones that are being harmed. That's not the definition of oppression. You tell me the prolonged, cruel, or unjust treatment that you've had, and we can have a conversation.
You could start with Exodus.
The final thing that I will say on this particular issue, two things. There is an article from The Guardian, and it is a little old. It's from 2021, so I apologize. But it said that back then, just 3 years ago, White men represent 30% of the population, but 62% of office holders. These are the issues that we are constantly looking at and recognizing and trying to say, is this just? I can't even tell you how many white men have served in this chamber, but I can tell you that I am only the 55th black woman to be elected to Congress. And so when you want to talk about history and pretend as if it was so long ago, it wasn't. Because again, I am just number 55. Finally, when we start to talk about what do these numbers do as we're trying to say that diversity, equity, and inclusion is the problem, the reality is that when it comes to financial performance, companies with more diverse workforces are more likely to outperform their competitors. Companies in the top quartile for racial diversity are 35% more likely to outperform their peers on profitability. Companies with diverse executive teams are 25% more likely to generate greater profits. Diverse companies earn 2.5 times higher cash flow per employee. Diversity works. And until you can show me data that says otherwise, I think that we need to go back to being a country that listens to experts and gets out of our feelings and recognizes, again, that racism is real in this country. And until we stop pretending that it's not, we will not solve the problems that we are consistently facing. And that will bring real unity that we seek when we're looking for a more perfect union.
Shout out to the young lady. Jasmine Crockett, man. I had a call, plus I had to go ahead and just let that one ride. I always love clips from that young lady. She definitely be doing her thing, representing for the people. And we love her. We love that representation. All right, so yeah, I told y'all I was just gonna play a whole bunch of clips anyway. It was just gonna, but to react to what she was talking about, they are rolling back DEI. Just that fast. We haven't even really been to the inauguration, and we already got companies out here that are rolling back their diversity. And so there are companies that are, that have challenged the DEI practices as of recently. These are some of the companies that we may have to be on the lookout for. Let's check them out. It says Ford, Coors, Lowe's, Boeing, Toyota, Walmart. That's there. Yeah, Walmart's there. Jack Daniels. Dame likes his Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels, Tractor Supply, John Deere, Craftsman, Harley Davidson, of course. But for only, more so. But for only. And possibly I haven't seen Starbucks, but I know Starbucks too. And I'm not saying that, we got to stop going to Walmart and that, man, whatever. But, just pay attention to what's going on. In the past few months, DEI programs have been entirely eliminated by those companies. And more probably will follow. This is about to be an interesting next 4 years. I want to tell y'all that. For this to probably be the last show, we probably might have one more show of 2024 to close everything out. But just know 2025, we're going to turn up. Got to get us a co-host a couple of people in here and have some interesting conversations. No more just reporting the news, just talking about what's going on. That's cool too. You know, I like telling y'all what I think about certain stuff, but I'm trying to get y'all more folks instead of just these crazy folks that these crazy clips that I've been watching all week. Now, this is going to be the interest. I don't know if we ready for this guy. Are we ready for this guy yet? Are we ready to pray? Actually, man, I ain't even going to do him like that. Am I going to do him like that? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm actually praying for him, though. I am praying for Jamies and rooting for Jamies Winston. I started to pick him up in fantasy because he throwing the touchdowns. He throwing. That's all you need in fantasy football. You know, he playing fantasy football out there. He throwing the touchdowns.
You have said you don't become a Brown until you beat the Steelers. What will it take tonight?
The horse is prepared for battle, but victory comes from the Lord. So I'm dependent on the Lord.
Is that the message to the team?
Day by day, one play at a time. That's the message.
Weather conditions tonight. We're expecting winds up to 15 miles per hour in a wintry mix. How will that impact your ability to throw the ball?
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow, to be in true football weather in Cleveland, Ohio at Huntington Bank Field today to give him the glory. It's a beautiful day.
Sure feels like you're playing in the AFC North.
It is. It's magical. Thank you.
Yeah, man, we're going to pray for Jamies Winston. That is a winning moment. That was actually a beautiful moment for Jamies Winston. And, you know, he gives some great moments and some not so great moments. I actually, root for him still. And I've, of course, like to tell y'all that, you know, he got a special place in podcasting, media, whatever he wants to do after he play football. He don't even got to play football, actually, no more. Jamies, you know, you could just record an album if you want to of Jamies Winston's takes. And I'm probably gonna stream it. The faith, man, the unwavering faith. But we ain't gonna do the Jamies Winston thing just yet. We might come back around to sports and talk more about Jamies Winston. But I just had to. I'm just going through these clips.
And I FaceTime my wife, and my boys were going to school. My baby was eating the snow. So I was like, man, it would be wonderful to eat the snow. And we got this win, so I'm definitely going to eat some snow today. When I woke up this morning and I FaceTime my wife, and my boys were going to school, my baby was eating the snow. So I was like, man, it would be wonderful to eat the snow. And we got this win, so I'm definitely going to eat some snow today.
He just... I know, man. I ain't even mean to do it, man. I'm just clicking through just some of these clips, man. Did I actually just get nothing but
It only matters about us.
Did I only get Jamies Winston's clips this week?
Now make sure we keep our priorities straight because it only matters about us. Not the lights, not the cameras, not the action. It's about the action. Now make sure we keep our priorities straight because it only matters about us. Not the lights, not the cameras, not the action. It's about the action.
Fuck what you talking about, man. It's about the action. Yeah, man. Jamies Winston, man, once again, man. Golden child, man. Tell you got forever ownership. I actually noticed that I ain't even do the I'm not even checking the chat. We need to check the chat. I ain't even do the chat this week. Jamies Winston is the man of the week, though, man. Already. He's not having that great of a week. Or maybe that was last week. I can't even really remember no more. It don't even matter. But Jamies Winston, man. He the man, man. Monday Night Football didn't do him too good. So we gonna pray for him. But like I said, he just has the best memes. He got the best quotes. I could just watch. I don't know if I put all these clips together on purpose, but it was just a bunch of Jamies Winston's clips. All we was talking about was either Kendrick Lamar or politics and DEI.
The Republican Party. Now, I'll work with anyone serious about progress.
I know y'all don't want to talk about DEI some more. I'm just putting y'all on game, things to be watched out for. I knew I was going to do a kind of unorthodox show today, but I didn't know it was going to be just unorthodox. So I was like, fuck it. I didn't really have much to talk about other than Hunter Biden and the fact of how much I love the Kendrick Lamar album. And I'm sure y'all already know that. Like, we ain't got to keep hammering down the same points. We called it the whole weekend. That's why the couple of weekends that I took the podcast off, I was like, man, my people know what's going on, man. If they've been listening to what I've been talking about and you've been paying attention, then we've seen all of this coming a long time ago. We called all of this a long time ago. You know. Now, as far as this lawsuit, and all of that, and all of that, we didn't know it would get that. We didn't know it would get that petty. Appreciate the emojis, Josh. But yeah, we didn't know it would get that crazy. As far as hip hop fans, we didn't know somebody would actually want to sue you after you make a diss song and call them real, real fat, even though they're not really that fat, but you just called them really, really fat. You know, you did the exaggeration. All of this pedophile, like, everybody kind of just so scared about being called something. And the way I feel is if you not that something, if you don't really have allegations, if nothing really lines up, then it's not really, it shouldn't be that vicious. And then what's also just so funny about how this battle just turned and how everything just, kind of just flip-flop is that, for one, they was rooting him to come out. Kendrick ain't gonna keep rapping. They was saying he was just gonna make one song and go away. They was saying that he wasn't gonna really come with a whole bunch of music, and his fans, gotta wait every 3 years and 4 years. And all year long, instead of I guess he in a bidding war with his label, but this lawsuit thing, this is some new territory. Like, this is a new low. Like, this is some wild shit. And yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be exposed with the fuckery that's going on in the music industry. These niggas ain't making no money. These niggas ain't making no money. Y'all want to know who really making the money? The barbershop, man. The barbers are making all the money, man. The barbers are making all of the money. They getting paid about $50 a head down there. You could damn near make $1,000 a day doing being in a barbershop, bro. $1,000 a day. At least about 200,000. And niggas got to keep coming back. Talking about inflation. $50, bro, for a cut. Like, so I'm supposed to spend $200 a month on my beauty? Nah, man, we gonna have to press a reset. Like, we gonna have to come down. Like, how can we come down off that price? They figure, oh, you paying it, then you must got it. Man, I do not have it. We need to, you know what I'm saying? We need to do a reset. Donald Trump need to fix that. Can Donald Trump fix that? Can Donald Trump make the barbers charge us less than $50, bro? $40? 2 dubs? It's supposed to be a dub, and then I'm going to give you some more for the tip. But that shit turned into, you know what happens? Is whenever you like almost give somebody something extra and you give somebody a tip, they almost start to, I guess, expect it, and that becomes the new price. So, you know, it was like 20, 25, 25, 30, 35. It went straight from 35, you know what I'm saying, from 40. Just skip 35. I ain't even do 35. I just tried to say 35. Barber's making more than the weed man right now, man. I'm telling you, man. They don't even want to sell you no weed. The white man finna come in and sell everybody the weed. White man finna come in and sell everybody the weed. And and the barber making all the money, man. Like the rappers. Don't make the barber put the studio in the nigga getting cuts and rapping. There's a couple of barbers that do got a studio right in the back. That's where they be going. They be going to the studio dropping rhymes on you niggas. And barbers gonna start pulling up in they foreign cars on these folks. They're just gonna have to deal with the barber, bro. That's crazy. All right, man. But if we must get serious, at all, it was plenty. It was plenty. I did put down, but it just didn't make. It may have made sense to like talk about everything. We could talk about this Kendrick Sza concert. We could talk about the Kendrick concert. What's up? It's Saturday. Tickets been out for a whole day. Who got their ticket? Who going? Where we going? What show we going to? I decided what show I'm going to. Should I tell y'all what show I'm going to? I haven't seen SZA yet. I gotta see SZA. Gotta get into my emotional. Kendrick. I gotta go sing They Not Like Us around a whole bunch of people that's not like us. I got to do it. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm for real. I'm just for real. Yeah, man. So where we going? Where we going to get the tickets? You know, let me know. We out here. We definitely out here. They're not like us. Okay, that's what I was supposed to do. Put that behind me, because so we could talk about this, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. It's like 6 months away, but I really can't wait. So, we're gonna be talking about it all year. He going to Toronto. They've been talking about that already. So, we're going to have fun with it, 2025. I hope y'all ready. I hope everybody getting their stuff prepared. I hope everybody know, if anything that you want to do, like, if you want to make clothes, you want to be in the stock market, you need to be doing your thing. If you want to sell hair, 2025, man, this next 2025 to 2030, whatever. If you hope to be here, I hope that you're doing something. I hope that you're doing something, because we going to be doing a whole lot over here. So I hope that y'all ready. I can't wait. Hunter's ready. No, he can't do too much now. Hunter Biden. So we supposed to talk about this Hunter Biden situation and go ahead and get up out of here. Kendrick Lamar and Hunter Biden. That's all we talking about. Go ahead and get up out of here. Going to the Kendrick Lamar concert, that's a must. That is a must, sir. I want to say that this album, what did this album rank out of all the Kendrick albums? I want to go ahead and get that out the way. Want to get my take on that. And of course, y'all already know that, this album was the victory lap. But I think that it's more than just that. I think it's more than the victory lap. I think, the whole setup was very, very, I felt like the whole thing was just a whole setup, was just beautiful from the jump. We talked about on Elite Critiques, another show I've been cheating on y'all with. Check it out on your YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gunshine State Podcast. You dig? Another show. But yeah, where am I? Oh yeah, we talked about whether or not he was talking about Lil Wayne on the first song, but of course I don't think so. And I gotta make sure I ain't playing no music on the show, cause they gonna make me not be able to clip it up. So yeah, man, Squabble Up. Yeah, that's a light intro single. We was hyped up on it. I haven't really heard it out. I know that I was very excited about it. I kind of got getting tired of it kind of fast, but it's the number one album in the country. So number one song in the country. So hi. Airdrop, of course, but he hit with that. Great anticipation. Great way to tease it on the Not Like Us video. So everybody had already been familiar with it. And it is a jam. But that Luther with Kendrick and Sza, oh man, when the video dropped, the video about to drop is about to be a hurricane. It's finna just set the whole tour up. They finna tear up the country. Kendrick and Sza finna come back with some new heat. Oh my God. It's finna get crazy. Man of the Garden. Tough record. I actually relate to that record the most. Of course, we know the Nas that he was kind of, you know, doing the Nas thing on that one. Hey Now, Say Now. I want to say the songs that I did not like on the Kendrick Lamar album, the ones that were this automatic skips, are kind of not automatic skips anymore. After I've been listening to it, it's only really 12 songs. Even the Kendrick, the Reincarnated, I thought that Reincarnated wasn't really going to be as powerful with like everybody. I thought people was going to hate on it because of the Tupac, and everybody just been doing the opposite. Because I thought it was genius, but every time I listen to it, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this is different. They might even be playing this, you know, they might be playing this publicly on the radio or something like that one day. 5 did say that, but you know, I didn't know, I ain't really see that, but the Dodger Blue, the Peekaboo, you know, those are my joints. The Hey Now, Say Now, like the little things, the little quirks about them is what I like. Even the GNS, the beat, you know. I thought it used to throw me off, but now I like ride to it. You know, I don't know. I'm in LA now. I've been listening to the album so much. It's like my vibe is set to LA vibe. So it's like, you know, even the way I'm moving around, I'm moving around like I'm in LA, like I'm an OG. Y'all see my vibe. I'm moving around with OG vibes, man. I just wanted to say. And it's thanks to this Kendrick album. And I think that the Andrew Schultz bullshit, it's just bullshit. Andrew Schultz is a disappointment. He called himself out by saying the bullshit that he said and standing on it. And so it is what it is, but you know, Andrew Schultz, go ahead and crash out then. I shouldn't have been fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't really been fucking with him. But now it's going to be kind of crazy on Charlamagne, because Charlamagne going to, you know, got to keep doing the show with him. So, you know, he got to still deal with him. But, man, there's so many damn clips that I be pulling out. Damn, some more goddamn Jamies Winston clips. Like, bruh, why did I pull so many Jamies Winston clips this week? I couldn't have pulled this many. All right, that's a good political clip. Fani Willis is probably out of there. Donald Trump, all his charges being dropped. I don't know what clip that I could play that ain't got no music in it that's going to probably get me in trouble. All right, that was Jamies Winston's clips. All right, so I guess I was just going to make this show a whole just about Jamies Winston. That's crazy. I should have put him on the cover. And DEI. That's all the clips are about. But yeah, man, shout out to Kendrick Lamar, shout out to SZA. I can't wait. Get your tickets. The tour is gonna be crazy. The Hunter Biden thing is kind of like an open and shut case, really. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm saying these things like I'm down there about to close out, but I guess I am. But the Hunter Biden thing is, it just is what it is. It's like, it's something to not even really give a fuck about, but it is some bullshit. I don't know what's finna happen. There's really no way to tell when you look at somebody that know that they could just get away with murder, and you just look at them and be like, will they not do murder if they know that they can get away with it, though? Like, that's what make the shit so wild. And that's what's making life in the United States so real, like so crazy. Just people just having that call and that attitude. And you want to try to stay positive about simple shit, but you really just can't forget. It's forgive, but we just can't forget what we're dealing with. What kind of structure, what kind of hundreds of years of setup of what we really dealing with. That's why I don't really like. I try not to be apologetic to my allied fans and friends. And you know, I love everybody that's not like us. Actually, I like but I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it like I see it every time, especially until it's right. Until they prove me wrong, we gonna keep calling it. That's why it's called Dozha Told You. That's why it's called the DozhaToldya Podcast, man. We gonna keep calling it like we see it. We're gonna keep letting y'all know. Like we had told them, we was doing research on other countries. That you know what I'm saying? That's the last part of the last thing we'll talk about before we get up out of here. Other countries that black people might be able to prosper. Shit. Don't think that we won't take this podcast international and I just start going to other countries and just doing the podcast and telling y'all about everything. That's basically what I've been meaning to take it anyway. That's really the whole point. I just really haven't really turned all the way up on these folks. But don't think that, we won't pull that move off on them. 'Cause that's the move. That is definitely the move. I ain't even set up the chat this week, bro. I'm really tripping. I get it together next year. I promise y'all. We got to get some money and just hire some help. Everybody will come around when we got money. But shout out to everybody that still come around, even though we don't have what we have. And my real friends and everybody coming up right now. 2025 is going to be a beautiful situation for us all. And I'm very excited because me and my peers are winning right now. And these folks just going to have to deal with it. They're going to have to deal with it and deal with us and take this shit international. Malcom X's daughters sue the government. That's crazy to me. Malcom X's daughter suing the government for. Look at dog in the background looking at Malcolm. You think he mad? Or he just like, damn, Malcolm saying some real shit. He look like he down there want to do something to Malcolm X. Why he looking so mad? Anyway, shout out to the daughters and they lawsuit. Speaking of lawsuits, man, that man Ben Crump been making some bread because they just got that settlement. It been some settlements, and Ben Crump be all over the settlements. Like, he haven't been bullshitting. When they call Ben Crump, it's time to get that bread. So. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix everything. We done took too much time off, got everything looking all janky. So yeah, man. I was talking about Malcolm X, and there's Of course, the government killed Malcom X. The government owe us a lot. We have to support this lawsuit and all of the lawsuits that Benjamin Crump gets behind, because he gonna make his bread, but he defending a just cause, and getting black folks paid. So shout out to that. But the Dozha filed a $100 million lawsuit against the CIA, FBI, the New York Police Department, and others for playing roles in 1965 assassination of Malcom X. And of course they're gonna do. Of course, I just feel like it's very, very bad timing because of Donald Trump being in office. And the folks finna be up right now. So they, the judges and folks things gonna make sure that case don't go too long. My boy Jabran be sending me all the damn so much shit that I could talk about. I just be ignoring it. Let's see what bro sent me. I just be ignoring it. I'm gonna have folks call in this year. Gonna get back to the call-ins. Bro be sending me all kind of clips, bro. Like buku clips. I'm scared to play.
It was Crank That video shoot 2007. Steve Jobs and the Apple team came to it. I was in a swimming pool doing instruction to dance, showing the people how to do the dance. We was on set of the Crank That video. They came. They brought me the iPhone. They said
Steve Jobs himself
Steve
came.
Jobs. This and Apple, the whole team said this is the first iPhone. Ooh, wow. Now the first rap.
I'm on that Soulja Boy shit, man. That Donald Trump shit, that Soulja Boy shit for 2025. Shit. If I tell y'all that I'm about to buy a jet, then watch me get on the jet and fly away. You could think you could wonder how long you want to, if it's mine or not. But when you see me also get on the jet and fly away, then whatever. It's like I'm gonna call my shot. And Soulja Boy say he own some land in UK and bought bank accounts in Japan and just not didn't touch him since he was 18, and I believe him. All the stories. Fuck it. If he lying, then he flying. And he ain't flying, And if he say that he can fly, then shit, he Soulja Boy, he cranked that Superman, then shit. He might be lying, he flying. Yeah. All caps matter. In 2025, that's my 2025 slogan. All caps matter. We bringing it back. Shout out to Metal Mafia too, man. All folks that want to send in the gear. I'm just very excited about the new year, man. We taking off on them folks, man. We doing shit that they never seen before. Call our shot and break records. Like the Bugatti here. The Bugatti broke the land speed record. Would you do this? How much money you think the driver got paid? Bugatti doing 230 miles per hour. No, well over 200. 400. 410. 500. Oh, nah. 453. New world record. That's crazy. I would get one of them cars and I'd never go that fast in the bitch. I'll be the nigga out here doing the speed limit in the Bugatti. Get me a Bugatti, man, just to do the speed limit on you hoes. Everybody see. I can get away though if I want to. Yeah, man. Get me a Bugatti, man. Like I say, if I tell y'all that I got a jet, then wait for me to fly away, motherfucker. Wait for me to take off then. But yeah, man, shout out to Bugatti, man. I guess there was a couple of political things that we could talk about, but I don't know. I'm going to let them ride. I might bring it all back up in Elite Critiques. I'm going to let it ride for the night. But I do appreciate all the support, man, that everybody's been giving. And I do want to let y'all know that we're working hard on turning it up and using the content and doing things that we've always dreamed that we'll be doing. It feels great to actually just have a show, have folks, you know what I'm saying, tune in, man, from all walks of life, all over the country. I have a very large support system, and at one point I didn't feel like I had their attention, and I want to say that I just appreciate y'all. Y'all showed out and y'all let me know. I know a lot of folks might not even see this part, might not even get this, and I might just be talking to the air, but I know that it's going to get to who it needs to get to. So I love y'all and thank you for the years of just listening to me ramble. In the meantime, in between time, y'all know how to find us, man, on all platforms. Check us out on YouTube, DozhaToldya, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Again, 2025, we gonna get some folks around, you know. And then we probably gonna do this more often. Probably doing that every night. I'm probably just gonna go live every night. And or like every other night. I don't know if I'm gonna keep up the number, because it would just be a whole lot. But we just gonna go live and talk about what the fuck just happened. And I ain't gonna just have to. I no longer. They forcing me not to wait for a whole week. Shout out to this though. I did want to talk about this.
61 black judges appointed, 39 being black. Oh, Joe just pulled the Hail Mary. 61 black judges appointed, 39 being black women. Folks was telling Joe Biden, do something, Joe. Joe did something. You gotta respect the game. You gotta respect the game, because nobody on planet Earth expected this from Joe Biden. To the point that Trump is out here tweeting, we gotta stop this, guys. We gotta stop it. You wanted folks to get them black jobs. Folks got them black jobs. This is probably one of the most historical things that has happened in order to protect democracy in this country in a long, long time. And these are not just random judges. These are people who has been in the field and who has been doing the work for a very long time. So, you know, at the end of the day, I have never been the biggest fan of Joe Biden, but this right here, yo, you gotta love it. I love this for Donald Trump. I love this for the guy.
Yep. We gonna get around that. He gonna get around that. At this point, you know what? I'm in one of them moods going into 2025 that if you can't beat them, join them moves. But we not necessarily joining them because we gonna keep up the good fight. But you know, we gonna use different practices.
Another vicious anti-Trump figure, Letitia James, when we were talking about Fani Willis. So that was our mistake. All right, earlier in the angle, we accidentally showed a graphic that had a photo of another vicious anti-Trump figure, Letitia James, when we were talking about Fani Willis. So that was our mistake.
Yeah, because, you know, that's why we got to keep fighting. Shit like that. Them folks don't be knowing who the fuck we is, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. But, yeah, man, anything's possible, man. We not doing up the good fight because we want to victimize our folks and just make folks, you know, think that they are less than or somebody, you know, or, you know, or more than. No. It's about being aware of the tactics that have been used against you and finding ways around them. I look forward to talking about cryptocurrency on the show in the future. Constantly, you know, like kind of turning this thing into a whole, like a recommendation type thing. Oh, this is what I'm buying. This is what we investing in. This is what we watched this week. And we just going to just do that. And then after that, I'm going to let that shit ride. We might watch some clips. And then we'll let that shit ride. You know, do some shout outs, like shout out to this guy right here. Our shout outs of the week is
with the hopes of reaching his mother trapped inside. A man scaling a 19-story burning building in Philadelphia with the hopes of reaching his mother trapped inside.
I'm not just going to sit there and let my mom die. I'd rather risk my life falling than let her sit in there and die.
Yeah, he's climbing all the way up the outside of the building.
Sometime after 9:30 p.m., Jermaine received a call from his sister saying his 65-year-old immobile mother couldn't make it out of her apartment on the 15th floor. Jermaine rushed to the scene, but police had blocked off the front door.
They said they was like, the elevator's not working. I'm like, no problem, I'll take the steps. I just want to go make sure my mother is sick. She bedridden. So I need to get up there.
But police wouldn't let Jermaine in. So despite having fractured his hip earlier that day, Jermaine let adrenaline take over, climbing the building's fenced-in balconies, wire cutters in hand.
I was going to cut a hole in the fence to next door and then, you know, to let her go through.
The fire was contained by the time he reached his mother's floor. She reassured him from the balcony that she was okay, and back down he went.
Was she yelling at you because you climbed outside?
She was more shocked. She really not, she don't be surprised at things I do to her. She know I go over and beyond for her.
So back down he went, expecting a quick arrest once on the ground. But an understanding officer let him go.
So he actually did cut me a break because he understood the circumstances. And he knew, you know, when you're adrenaline pumping your mom up there, you thinking she dying, you do anything you can.
A man scaling a 19-story burning building in Philadelphia with the hopes of reaching his mother trapped inside.
Oh, I thought he actually saved her. She said, hey, you can go back down. I'm all right. Shout out to her. Shout out to him. And brother go all out for his mama. Yes, sir. But yes, man, I think that's about it. I think that'll do her. We will play some more songs on the way out, and then maybe some more clips. 'Cause I did feel like I did overdo it with the political clips, and then I really just don't want to do it no more as far as the political. It is what it is. All the Matt Gaetz situation, and then, to talk about each person that Donald Trump nominated because they were all billionaires. You know, the YSL trial even, like, I'm just so exhausted with it all. You know, it's been enough. We got to get ready for the next year. I got plenty of people I got to go talk to, you know. Plenty of people that I'm looking to book. We got a busy year. We winning awards out here, and you know, shout out to the Heart Helper Podcast. You know, shout out to my girls, Jody Smith. Shout out to DJ Decepticon, man, and the Buckhead Networking Group. That boy Johnny the accountant. He doing big things. I just can't wait, man. You know, we're gonna open up the fray. We're gonna have more conversations in 2024. And just be a little bit more deliberate and give y'all more. I feel like they're still level. I'm still just trying to get it together, and I appreciate everybody, you know, patience and us, you know, getting this whole thing together and adding in pieces and parts and putting it together, and the few clips that we did use to get us our views up this year to get monetized. You know, I appreciate that. And, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We're going to keep going and keep rising, getting higher. Y'all go check out that Lefty Guns album. We're going to come back, probably do the final show of the year and talk about our whole favorite shit of 2024, all our favorite albums, our favorite movies, even though we really don't watch too many movies like that no more. Favorite shows. It's been one hell of a year, man. I've really been really appreciative, and you know, been a lot of ups and downs, man, but I'm really, really enjoying these ups, man, and these ups are taking me even higher than I ever thought that I'd go. So I appreciate it. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Make sure you follow us, man. Hit the like button, man. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Appreciate y'all, everybody that's sharing. Happy birthday to my sister, Charm. Happy birthday to Sunshine. Happy birthday to Amber. Sir Quirky today was her birthday. It's a lot of birthdays. You know what I'm saying? You know, Future's birthday was the other day. Rest in peace to Chubby Baby. Rest in peace. I know it's just so many people. Rest in peace to everybody, man. I don't want to miss nobody in particular. Rest in peace to Eminem's mom. You know, prayers to Eminem. Prayers to Randy Moss. Prayers to Jamies Winston. Again, prayers to everybody going through something, man. Prayers to those that's, you know, prayers to Pakistan. Prayers to the Congo. Man, thoughts and prayers, man, to everybody that needs them. Prayers to you, man. Prayers to yourself. For you being here and for God willing to see tomorrow and see 2025, man. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays and all that good stuff. We're going to talk about all that in one final show of the year. And it's been one hell of a ride. And I can't wait to do it again. So we'll close out with some good music, man. And we'll see y'all next time.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's Dozha Told You.